Der florerer også mere kuriøse påstande om obduktionen. Blandt andet, at Kennedys kiste under transporten fra Dallas til Washington blev bortført, og liget kirurgisk ændret inden obduktionen. Dette for at skjule skudspor fra andre steder end Oswald i skolebogslageret. Disse og andre mere kulørte påstande stammer ofte fra folk, der først er stået frem mange år efter mordet, eller har ændret deres oprindelige vidneforklaring.
We had a good many people changing their stories, and I'm not surprised at the civilian people doing it, but we even had some of our police officers change their story a little bit, enhance their activities in it, I should say, when they saying they've done more than they actually did. So yeah, it's kind of a thing that I don't know, it's kind of a virus that takes a hold of these people and make them want to become more involved in it than they actually were.
Og så selvfølgelig holde sigtet.
De har prøvet, om de kunne.
Ja, vi har prøvet ganske vist uden patroner i at tage ladegrebene og holdt sigt imens. Og jeg kunne altså uden forberedelse og øvelse gøre det på 4,8 sekunder.
Mange har, som her på dansk tv få dage efter mordet, spurgt om Oswald med sin mannlicher Carcano-riffel virkelig kunne affyre 3 skud så hurtigt, som Warren-kommissionen mente, nemlig på cirka 6 sekunder.
En mandsfigur på en afstand af 100 meter, og i den ene serie var det en uøvet skytte. Han afleverede de 3 skud på 5,6 sekunder.
Militærmanden her var ikke i tvivl, men én ting er at skyde hurtigt, noget andet er også at ramme. I marinekorpset var Oswald en middelmådig skytte, men som marinesoldat selvfølgelig bedre end manden på gaden. Sådan så målet ud i riflens teleskopsigte, og utallige eksperter har prøvet gennem årene.
The bottom line is that very few people have come close to either the timing or the accuracy, and to my knowledge, no one has gotten the timing and accuracy. But that doesn't mean he couldn't do it.
There's only possible 3 shots within the 6-second time frame. But now here's the problem. You can almost do that, and I'll demonstrate. Of course, keep in mind that I'm familiar with this and I know what I'm doing. All right, you get 1 free shot because it's already cocked. So you go, you aim, you sight, bam, bam, bam. All right, now that almost made the 6 seconds. But look what I was doing. I had no time to aim, and it didn't take into account that when this thing fires, bam, you get a recoil, and you have to, and then you have to lower it to cock it, and then you have to regain your picture, and you're at a moving target going downhill and laterally away from you. It's almost an impossible shot.
Warren-kommissionen analyserede Abraham Zapruders berømte amatørfilm af mordet for at beregne den samlede varighed af skuddene. Men udsynet til limousinen er på et tidspunkt spærret, og derfor er det umuligt at sige præcist, hvor lang tid det tog. Warren-kommissionen vurderede, det tog 5,6 sekunder, men tilføjede, at det kunne have taget yderligere et par sekunder.
They were trying to prove the worst case scenario, so everybody would have to believe Oswald did it. That didn't mean that they knew that it was 5.6 seconds. They said in case it's 5.6, in case it's that small, he still could have done it, but it could have been as much as 9 seconds. In fact, if you look at the film closely now, there's a Zapruder film, you will see people start reacting. They all look, their heads move, they look back. And when you interview the people in the film, they say, well, we reacted when we heard a shot. Well, if you look at their first reactions and then the headshot, it's about 9 seconds. Now, any Marine marksman, anyone, scoring 2 hits in 9 seconds is not that difficult.
Som et eksperiment gentager vi nu de meget skydeøvelse i 2 varigheder. Så kan seerne selv prøve at vurdere, om Oswald kunne have ramt 2 gange ud af 3. Først med de 5,6 sekunder, som Warren-kommissionen hældede til.
Bam! Bam! Bam!
Derefter de 8,36 sekunder, som nyere analyser giver Oswald til de 3 skud.
Bam! 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 All right, now that almost made the 6 seconds.
Spørger man konspirationsfolk, hvorfra Kennedy blev skudt, hvis ikke fra Oswald i skolebogslæret, peger de fleste på græshøjen ved siden af.
Some of the Secret Service agents thought the gunfire was from an automatic weapon fired to the right rear of the president's car, probably from a grassy knoll to which the police rushed, and that was confirmed a few minutes ago by Mr. and Mrs. Nunley.
Zapruder-filmen synes at bekræfte teorien om et skud fra græshøjen. Skolebogslæret med Oswald ligger til venstre, det vil sige bag limousinen. Så man skulle tro, at et skud herfra ville få Kennedy til at falde forover, det vil sige mod højre. Men i det afsluttende skud kastes Kennedys hoved voldsomt bagud mod venstre. Det tyder på et skud forfra, det vil sige fra højre, hvor græshøjen ligger.
So the evidence is clear from the strike here, and it throws him to the left rear against the seat, that a shot came from the right front, the grassy knoll, the infamous grassy knoll.
Det blev også slået fast med 7-tommersøm i denne scene i JFK-filmen.
Back and to the left. Back and to the left.
Men Warren-kommissionens tilhængere har adskillige modargumenter. For eksempel siger flere prominente fysikere, at det kan være den såkaldte jet-effekt, der har slynget Kennedys hoved tilbage mod skudretningen.
In Florida, where some scientists down there set some skulls set a skull on top of a step ladder, filled it with some kind of gelatin type substance, and they got back at the right distance and the right height and fired into it, and every time they fired into that skull, it jumped back towards them.
Her ses et forsøg med et kranium, der bliver beskudt fra venstre og falder mod skudretningen, ligesom Kennedys hoved.
And the explanation is that when the bullet entered the skull and then exited over here, it created a jet effect and kicked the head back. And like I say, they're much smarter at that than I am, so I'll have to accept their explanation.
The idea